Welcome to another episode of AKR ME Fitness, your favorite YouTube fitness channel. In this episode, you have myself, Kima, and Kia, and we're doing abs. The ab exercise that we're doing is ball transfer sit-ups. Ball transfer sit-ups are done when you start either with the ball in your hand or the other person is standing up holding the ball, and you bring the ball up to the individual, or you come get the ball, whichever one, and then you come back and get the ball. Once you have transferred the ball from yourself to them and then back to yourself, that is the completion of one rep. So we did 2 sets. Kima and Kia did 2 sets of 10, and I did 2 sets of 30. And like I already said, this is going to be an abdominal exercise. Doing what works comes in stages. So the first stage is always going to be recognition. You got to recognize what it is that works for you and what doesn't work for you. Once you recognize, the next step is execution. You execute that which works for you. So once you figure out what works and what doesn't work, you have a decision to make, and you can decide to do more of what works or more of what doesn't work. The logical decision, if you're trying to make progress, is to do what works, do more of what works, and anything that doesn't work for you, then don't do that. That's a simple decision. But it's a decision that many times will require discipline, because most of the time, what is going to work as far as making progress for you is going to be hard. So develop that discipline and then just decide to do what works for you. You got to be disciplined so you can do the hard things, the things that you know really make progress. When it all boils down to it, we have control of what we focus on, and what we focus on is going to grow in our life. So why would you focus on something that's not beneficial for you? Why would you focus on something that's not getting you towards your goal, getting you closer to your goal? You know, if you focus on drama, then drama's going to follow you. If you focus on fear, then you'll be more scary. You'll see more things that scare you. If you focus on anger, you'll be angry. So why not focus on success? Why not focus on progress? Why not focus on being the best version of yourself that you can be, so that these things can multiply as opposed to the negative things? And I'm gonna tell you from a personal standpoint, like right now, I just made a Facebook post the other day. The further I get into my calling, the further I get into this, the less that I allow anything to be entering into my life that's not fitness related. I don't even, you know, you can ask me about all type of current events and this and that. I don't know about that, because that's not my focus. My focus is on improving myself, on improving this channel, on bringing you content and things that is going to help improve your mind, so you can come back and tell me about it, so it can help me improve my mind. So I'm focused on improvement and making a circle of improvement between you all and myself. So, you know, it's just all about what you focus on. That's what you're gonna create in your life. So make sure you're focusing on positive things instead of things that are gonna make you go backwards or be negative. Focus. When things are going wrong, you can either use it as an excuse to give up, or you can do what fighters do, and use it as motivation. Like motivational speaker Billy Osgood said, use it as lighter fluid. Use it as something to spark the fire and the flame within you to keep going, to keep driving. Use it, you know, to prove people that, hey, you think that's all I got in me? That's not all I got in me. That's how you have to look at it. Look at it as, okay, you think this is going to stop me? This is not enough to stop me. There's nothing in here. You know, people tell me all the time, don't let the job work you too hard. I say ain't enough work in the world to work you too hard, and that's the attitude you have to have. That nothing is able to conquer you. So when something comes against you that tries to conquer you, think to yourself, it can't conquer me, and let that be your motivation. Let that be your drive. To most people, fitness isn't everything, but fitness should still be important to you, because how can you really be your best self if you're not as strong as you can possibly be, if you're not as fit and not as healthy as you could possibly be? Are you really being your best self if you neglect your fitness, if you neglect your strength? I think you're not. So, you know, if you're trying to be your best self, fitness has to be incorporated in there somewhere. workout fanatic / motivational speaker Greg Plitt said, we all fall down in life, but it's not about who falls down, it's about who gets back up. So, you know, if you fall, if you fall down, that's human, but to stay down, that's where you die. If you don't get up, you rot away and you just waste away and die. Don't stay on the ground, don't die like that. Get up and fight. Fight for your health, fight for your life, fight to be the best version of you that you could possibly be. Nobody can do it for you but you. Get up. And that's so true. What we tell ourselves is what we believe, and what we believe is what we accomplish. So if you tell yourself you can't do something, then by extension, you definitely can't do it. I don't know about this generation and this society, if they still tell storybook tales or whatnot, but I remember when I grew up, I learned about the little engine that could, you know, the little blue engine. He was going up the hill, and it seemed insurmountable, but he just kept telling himself, I think I can, I think I can. And he did, and that's the same concept you have to have in life, the same concept you have to have in the gym. You have to believe in yourself, you have to believe in your ability, you have to believe that you can make it happen, and by extension, you will be able to. Just believe. As always, I want to thank you for watching another episode of AKR ME Fitness, where we create a climate conducive for our clients to gain confidence and change the world one workout at a time. With that being said, me, Kima, and Key are out of here, but we'll be back soon with more ab exercises for you. See you guys then.